Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. You look at this Raiders defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. So the completion good for just 3, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Cowboy 80. 65 cash. 65 cash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now Willis. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The quick slam, good for 8 and a first. The Raiders at 4-8 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Willis will look to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Third. Right there, go.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Panther 11. Riggs. 19 tight.
They do go for this. Here's Willis. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Raiders defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll get this out to Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They run. It's Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Justin Jefferson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Takes it to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Seven Pirates, go street.
Willis looks to pass it here. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Hey, Crash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Willis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ooh, the juke. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning up. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, strike.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
19 Lions.
Willis looking to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Trap 60, trap 60, check. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Let go.
3rd down, it's Willis. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Check, hurt. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Now Willis on 4th down. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Go, Riggs, go. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 56 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Willis. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. 70 Ranger. Let go.
2nd down, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Big Lion. Hurry.
Here's Willis. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. He hits Adams complete. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 2. What a spectacular return. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. A good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Hurt. Drop 50.
Willis. Flushed out right. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
18, 5 years.
He'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
19 tight. Mustang 19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And now the rookie's free. Past midfield, look out. He's inside the 20. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Cut 19! 7 Pirates!
They'll look to throw here. Locates Kamara on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle and hauled in by Osborne. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
19 Lions!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pick.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11 at the 41.
Hey, smash Broncos! 18, Pioneer! Ready?
Willis. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Riggs!
From the gun, here's Willis. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
19 tight.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Panther Street. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
To throw, here's Willis. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Ready.
3rd down, it's Willis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings 1st down by a good couple of yards as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th and 10.
19 the Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Hurt. Right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
On third down, it's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Go.
Now Willis on first and 10. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now they'll shift things around.
60.
First and 10, Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Check, Bobcat. Let go.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A big play in this football game. Third down and 1. Willis going to try to run it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up. It's a foot race. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1. At the 39.
Play action, Willis. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On first down, Willis. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now Willis.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis out of the gun. That is caught. They find some open field here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Go, Trap. Go, Trap.
Willis now off of play action. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Go. Panther Street! Panther Street! Mustang 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Willis to throw once more. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
79 Broncos!
Now Willis to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Willis going to try to run it. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
One final try for Willis. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. But they wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Vikings, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas.